Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
And talking of government spending, a third of councils in England fear they could run out of funding for key services such as adult social care, protecting children and preventing homelessness within the next 3 years. That's according to a survey by the Local Government Association, which wants central government to help councils cope with the rise in demand for such services. From Hampshire, our political correspondent Alex Forsyth reports.
They are famous for their haunting, magical songs which can be heard from over 20 miles away.
It's not always obvious that some children need a little extra support. Rosie, Ollie and Riley are all deaf. They get extra help at this specialist unit within their school in Hampshire. All three say it's invaluable.
If we're stuck, you can just ask them and then they'll help us so you can understand, because it's a bit harder for deaf children like us to understand.
It's not easy in the classroom, so we can go into the youth, we can hear what the teacher's saying.
I used it on my reports, I didn't really get any stuff, but now me and Ollie and Riley have so much support. It's just upgraded so much.
Across the county, some support services for deaf and visually impaired children are changing, and there is some concern.
The support they get is really, really good, certainly here.
And important.
Absolutely crucial, and it needs to continue.
Hampshire County Council says the changes it's making to the services some children get is about using its budget in the most cost-effective way, making sure support is tailored and targeted so those who need it get it. But there is no doubt across the country, council budgets are under enormous pressure. The body that represents councils says 1 in 3 now fear they soon won't have enough money for vital services.
Certainly this year on some councils, but in the next 2 years on most of them, you're going to start seeing reductions in the core service stuff. So around adult social care, children's services, there will be people whose outcomes in their life will be worse because that money's missing.
Yeah, let you go then. Have a great day.
For families like Phoebe's, it's a worry. At 14, she's keen to be independent, despite being severely visually impaired. Hampshire support teams help her stay in mainstream school and learn vital skills like using a cane, but she is concerned for the future.
I'm in the middle of my GCSEs, so that would not be good to have less support during that, and also for the children who are younger than me, who haven't actually started school yet, how they're going to manage in the future.
The government says it's up to councils to manage their resources, and it's given them access to more funds this year than last, including extra for the most vulnerable. But it hasn't stopped many worrying about the services they depend on. Alex Forsyth, BBC News, Hampshire.